Jeremiah Campbell here with Brickworks Property Restoration. We are standing in the historic Detroit district. Behind us, you see some of these porches. These porches are some of the most beautiful, spectacular builds that you can see anywhere across America. We were contracted to come out here and repoint the entire structure. We love going in and repointing the entire structure. Why? Because we're restoring the structure. Not only are we taking care of that, we're stopping any places for water infiltration. Inside of here, there's a lot of steel that's buried inside these columns. There's a lot of steel that's buried underneath. When water penetrates steel, it creates rust and it creates havoc. One of the most important things about these historic structures is the importance of using the right mortar. This project, we're using a type O historically accurate mortar. What does that mean? The compressive strength of the mortar. Even the type Ns that you see on 95% of the builds in masonry construction are way too dense, they're way too hard. What does that mean? Most contractors, and even a lot of mason contractors, will believe that the harder mortar on the outside will allow the water to shed. But what happens is it traps the moisture inside on the softer mortars, and then the water can't have any area to wick the water back out, and it creates a denser place in the actual brick themselves and causes more damage than not tuck pointing it before. So come on over here and take a look. Because this structure is in Detroit and we're so close to Akron or Canton, Ohio, Belden brick is one of the most historic, long-lasting bricks money can buy. We ended up finding the customer an exact brick match. This is an iron-spotted Belden brick. These bricks have been manufactured the same exact way for over 100 years. The structure, this customer and Brickworks as a team are super blessed that we can find almost the exact same brick to match their projects. If you notice also, we're going through some bad repairs have been done. And if you look close, you can see, one, the color doesn't match, but two, how soft this mortar is and how dense this mortar is. And what happens is the water, again, can't alleviate. We're going through and tuck pointing the entire structure inside and out. Follow me over here. You can see the process along the way. What it looks like when we're cleaning out the mortar joints before we're installing the mortar itself. And then you can see a final product. Come on over here. You can see the final product over here. The mortar match is actually 100% perfect. A lot of times we can't get an exact match, and when you're trying to do spot repairs, it stands out like a sore thumb. This mortar, water got behind these, you can actually see. The mortar itself is just returning to its natural phase and completely decomposing. So you can see all of this mortar that's failing. If we can't get that out from behind, it's going to cause another problem in the very near future. So before we inject new mortar in here, we're cleaning out everything behind here. You can see how loose these things are. This customer caught it right before it was too late, and they could have had a lot more catastrophic issues. This is what it looks like before it actually cures, sets up, gets washed and sealed. So if you have a project like this, you want it done right, the first time, give us a call at 877 Masonry or go to brickworksmi.com today.